Hey everybody, let's see if we are live yet. I'm just taking a quick peek to see. Yay, it's live. Okay, all right, let me just fix this. Do that. Hey everybody, happy Sunday. If you're here, hopefully you're here, please say hi. Let me know you're there. I'm broadcasting off my laptop, but I am looking on my iPhone so I can see who's there and not there. So hey everybody, welcome. Happy Sunday. Greetings from Boston, sunny Boston. And let me know who's here. Let me know where you're from, what city, what country, all that good stuff. And if you're somewhere sunny, please send us some sunshine, which would be awesome. I've got something really cool I want to share with you today that actually I when I observe it, that's how a lot of times how I work. I see things in real life, and I'm like, how can I translate this to other entrepreneurs so it'll help you guys really understand and make the shifts in your own business. So obviously you can then get more money, get more clients, all that other good stuff. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. And so please let me know who's here, say hi, all that other good stuff. And before we get going, you can see my new lip color. I just want to give a shout out to Tyler Jane. You know, I've been, as most of you know, my dad passed away, and you know, you just kind of have this kind of funk, this fog over you. And so what do? I go get lipstick, right? And so Tyler Jane picked out the right color for me, and she's there. I think you're there, aren't you there, Tyler Jane? Say hi. And so anyways, in fact, isn't this cute when she sent it, like a little thank you when she sent it to me? Oh, I don't think if it's backwards for you guys or not, but I was like, how great, because this is so important. So this is not what I was here to teach you about, but I just thought it was such a great stick factor for when you're making sales. So she sent me this, and this is a new lip color. And if I had this last night when I was out, oh my, you know, that would have been kind of cool too. But anyways, so thank you for your help picking out the color. It's kind of fun. I guess nudes are in for this season right now. We know what the Kardashians are really pushing. So anyways, but thank you for that. So everybody here, please say hi. Let me know who's here. Let me know where you're from. And I've got some really cool strategy I want to share with you. And what it really comes from is last night I went to the Museum of Fine Art, and in Boston they do this thing they call Art in Bloom, and they do it every year right around this time. They only for about 3 days, and what they do is they select about 50 local garden groups, and they assign them pieces of art. And so it could be a painting, it could be a statue, it could be sculpture, you know, it could be anything, right? And they just assign them randomly. Like I said, there's about 50 of them. And it's, of course, it's a huge, huge honor because this is on display at the Museum of Fine Arts, which is considered one of the best museums in the world. And, you know, they don't even know what they're getting. I was told that I guess they have this kind of luncheon or something in February, and at that time they're kind of saying like, okay, you've got this, and this group has this. So they never know. Are they going to get something that's traditional, contemporary, classic? They've absolutely no clue what they're going to get, and they're assigned it in February. And then, of course, here it is, end of May, and they put it on display. And so what they do is they then their task is to make a floral arrangement that resonates and represents the piece of art that they've been assigned. So it's very cool, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you about today, because I got this huge aha, and I was like, I want to share this because I know it really impacted me, and I bet it's going to impact you. So again, if you're here, I'm going to put my glasses on for a sec, say hi, let me know who's here, let me know where you're from, all that good stuff. Let's see if I can, oops. And please, if what I'm teaching, you know, resonates, please do a like or heart. Hey, Michelle, I see you're there from London. I know it's really late, so thank you for being there. And Rachel, please send us some sunshine. You're in Sacramento. We had this gorgeous sunny day, and then all of a sudden it got like gray. And of course, I went and got the car washed. And then like an hour later, the drizzle's coming down. And Tyler Jane, oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Yeah, isn't nudes? This is kind of, I mean, again, I'm doing a little promo for her, but isn't this cool? It's called Lip Sense. So reach out to Tyler Jane, because she definitely was patient with me, because I was like, Tyler Jane, you don't understand. I can't look at this stuff. I don't know anything. Just tell me what's a good color. And I think she did a great job. Would you guys agree? Like a thumbs up or a like. And Bess, hey, how are you? And Nicola. So everybody who's here, please say hi. Say, let me know where you're from. And so I want to talk about, like I said, I want to talk about what I saw at the museum. And what I'm talking about is art in bloom. And seriously, you guys, I don't know if this is something only Boston does or not. It's so fabulous. And I sincerely invite you to come to Boston and see. I went last night. They call it like the gala. It was like for members only, and I was invited. And it was kind of really cool. They had, three-piece music. Well, I don't know if you call it a band, but three-piece. Obviously not an orchestra with only three pieces, but they played music, and it was just lovely. And they had the Dusons, and what they do is they give tours, so they kind of pair it up, and they would kind of work in like a circle. And one would be talking about the piece of art, and one would be talking about the floral arrangement. And so that way you kind of got to understand why the two went together, because unfortunately the people who put the original artists aren't there, because a lot of these people died, hundreds or years ago, and the people who created the art were not there as well either. So this way they had the notes and were able to kind of pull things together. So I want to show you something, and hopefully I can do this okay. Let's see. This is what I want to show you first. Oops, let's see. So, oops, oh, there we go. Is it showing? Why is it not showing? Hold on one sec. I'm going to, let's see. Is it showing? I thought I did it. Oh, bummer. I don't know what happened. Let me try this one, see if this is showing. There we go. That is so weird. Did you guys see that? It was there and then it disappeared. Man. Oh, man. I'm so pissed. I worked so hard to get that up here to show you guys. Let me, oops. Are we gone? Did the internet go away? Let's see. I don't know what the heck happened. And I apologize if you look at my Facebook page, you'll see I've got some pictures in pink, and I wanted to show you these beautiful, beautiful floral arrangements. I'm going to just try again to see if I can get that for one sec, because there's a point of something I did want to show you. So let me just see. No. Oh, bummer. Bummer. I really wanted to show you guys this. But just absolutely beautiful, like hot pink floral arrangement. And please go check it out. I posted it earlier today, and you'll see it. There's one by itself, just beautiful, beautiful pinks and all that. And then the other one they show next to a very traditional painting, and that's one that it goes to. And you see the woman's like in this beautiful hot pink ball gown, and just stunning. And that truly was my favorite. And when you see the two next to each other, you'll see how the colors kind of represent each other. And I kind of played this game with my friend who I was like, which one's your favorite and all that. And what's really interesting, we went and saw this one. I hope it'll show up. Send me positive energy. I want you guys to see this one. So let's see. Oops, that's not what I want you to see. Let's see. There we go. Okay. I don't know what the heck is happening here. Man, it was like there and then it was gone. Oh. Damn. Damn. Oh, sorry for swearing, guys. I don't know what the heck it was there and then it was gone. That is so bizarre. Anyways, there was a free piece of art from Frida Kahlo, and man, see, that's what happens. Technology, just there and it's gone. And anyways, it's on my you'll see it on my page, and it's got like black and yellow and all sorts of stuff. And when I first looked at it, to be really honest, I said to my friend, I go, it's like it really and truly was not my favorite when I looked at it. It just didn't do much for me, and it wasn't really interested, and we kind of walked away. And then when they came around to do the tour of it, they were explaining, and they were talking about her art, because I guess she had talked about whether it was a book of her or whatever, talked about why she created this painting of the two women, and then they talked about what the garden club did. And they pulled and they explained this thing, and this was a rare flower, and this was this, and this was that, and they talked about the whole thing and the two circles up top. And damn, I'm so pissed. I really wanted you guys to see that floral arrangement. And honest to goodness, it was there. If you guys saw, it was there, and then it just like disappeared. Oddest thing. Anyway, so it is what it is. But anyways, like I said, if you look at my page, it's right there. You'll see it with the black one with like two circles and lots of yellow in it. Anyways, once they talked about it, I was like, oh my God, I love this. And that's because they talked about it. They were passionate. They made sense of it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. And I went and took pictures. Before I just like walked by, I could have cared less about taking a picture of it. Now, just to let you guys know, her artwork, I looked it up online. Her paintings have sold for $5.6 million. I saw something that sold in 2016. It was $8 million. I don't know how much the specific piece is worth, but I mean, these are very, very expensive pieces of art, okay? And what it really shows me, and what I really want you guys to see too, is that when you're talking about your services, right? Whether it's from stage, whether it's in person, whether it's over the phone, that if you're not able to really have people connect the dots and see there's value in this, you're going to lose the sale. So just like I said, I walked right by, and here was the art, all right by her art, which is worth, I don't know how many millions. I walked right by, absolutely no interest. I didn't even want to take a picture of it. I mean, seriously, I had absolutely no interest. And once I understood, what was the point of the two women, how initially they were dressed in uniforms, or, because they were actually women who worked in the household. I guess she had been in a very serious car accident. And then she changed it and put them into dresses, and then behind the painting, because I guess this was one of her first paintings ever sold, or was her first painting ever sold, that they actually had signatures, so that whatever gallery it was at, what had happened that it was sold, she had people like the guests there, everyone like signed the back of it. I mean, there was story to it, right? And of course, you want to be part of it. So think about it, that when someone is selling you something, right? Because that's really what it comes down to. Just like Tyler Jane was selling me, lipstick, and I'm selling, people accelerating and showing up in their brilliance. Maybe you're selling photography, whatever the heck you're selling. That when you're able to help people really kind of romanticize it and really kind of get themselves drawn in, you are much more likely to get a yes. So is what I'm saying resonating with you guys? Can you just like do a like or a heart or something, so I know that it's there? Yeah, Rachel. Yeah, she does have a very interesting backstory. Yeah, absolutely. So let me know. Like, is this? Do you understand what I'm trying to get at here? That even though this painting is really expensive, that unless you understand it, it doesn't mean anything. So what I'm trying to say to all of you is that you could have the best products, services, whatever, but if people don't get it, then it doesn't make a difference. So can I get some likes or hearts or something to let me know that this is resonating with what you're saying? Oh, thank you guys, because this is really important to understand. And again, it's whether you're talking to someone one-on-one, whether you're doing a Facebook Live, whether you're doing speaking from stage, it doesn't matter, right? Because that same piece of art is not going to grab everybody, and people are just going to walk right by, and they will walk right by your services. They'll walk right by your products, your coaching, if you're a coach, or photography, or videography, or copywriting services, whatever, unless they're able to get pulled in, okay? So I want you to be thinking about that as you're showing up today and as you're going forward in the week. So, think about how can you help somebody kind of pull them in. Like, like Rachel wrote, she has a very interesting backstory. So how can you kind of lure people in with the story of either what you created or why it's there or why it's a benefit, so that it engages people. Because once people get engaged, they're much more likely to say yes. Okay, so is that making sense to everybody? Does anyone have any questions about this, what I'm talking about? We see these things all the time, but it's so critical that we're able to kind of connect the dots and really understand all this, because then that will make us stronger and more successful in our own business. So let me just see if you guys have any questions. I do want to invite you guys. I did something today, so I'm going to change the subject while you guys are thinking about questions. But it's actually pulling in my backstory. Let me just put this up here for a sec. Community is really important to me, so I'm just sharing. That's one of the reasons I do these Facebook Lives. That's one of the reasons I do these calls, all this kind of stuff, is that probably the only thing I miss about corporate, to be really honest, is I miss the connection. Here I work behind my computer. You guys are probably working behind your computers, unless we're with a client or at a networking event or party or a live event or something. We're by ourselves, and I do miss that. I miss the connection. I miss the collaboration. I remember when I was a flight attendant, we'd be on layovers, and I'd have some of the best conversations with friends over breakfast. We'd have these like 2, 3, 4 hour breakfasts, and we'd like solve all the problems in the world. Did anyone ever do anything like that? Maybe not be a flight attendant, but you just kind of have these amazing connections, these amazing conversations. And I know sometimes I'll be talking to somebody, and whether it's my coach or a friend or whatever, and all of a sudden I'll be like, oh yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly what I need. And also too, as an entrepreneur, when I get these celebrations, when I get something like exciting I want to share or whatever, it's like I tell Callie, she's happy, and I can tell my friends, but in the moment, sometimes you just want someone to kind of say, like, guess what just happened? And so this is something that's been in my mind for a long time, and so I finally have pulled this together, and it's called the Brilliance Builders Cafe, and it's a community where I just want to pull people together where I'm teaching mindset strategies, marketing strategies about your business, you know, on a regular basis to help you guys. You know, for me, it's all about really helping you follow your brilliance into your bliss, right? Because the whole point of doing this is to build a business and life you love. It's not to be a slave to your business, because if that's the case, you go get a job and be a slave for somebody else, right? And so my idea behind this community is that it's sharing not just work, but also personal things too, because we are our own business, and to really help us grow and show up in our brilliance. So it's a free community. I literally just pulled the plug on it. I went from secret to close. I had to take lots of deep breaths. I did some tapping and just kind of said, okay, here we go. So I literally just did it right before this live stream. And I was actually planning on doing this live stream anyways. I wasn't necessarily planning on going live with the group, you know, a few minutes ago, but I did. So I took lots of deep breaths and would love to have you guys join me there. It's free. It's just going to be a big connection, collaboration. We're all there to support and help each other really, really grow. So please go over and like it. You know, join, which would be great. I'd really like to have you there and get to know you all better. So back to what we were just talking about, and welcome, Carrie. I see you just joined. So I wish I could show you guys this art. This is like so crazy that it just kind of like was there and just Shazam, it was gone. But does anybody have any questions about what I just was teaching about the art? Because I think that's really important. And I'm hoping that it starts triggering some things in your own mind about how you can start creating, you know, to use, whether you want to use backstory, engagement, however you want to call it, to start pulling people in to what you're offering, to your services, your message, your mission, and all that. Because think about it, again, otherwise you're going to be like me, who just walked right by that very expensive piece of art and just didn't mean anything. And what happens is, and this is really important to understand, is that if somebody walks by you, right, and, you know, because they don't get it or they're not drawn in, sure enough, the person who comes along right after you, who could be offering something very, very similar, they could be offering coaching services or photography or lipstick or whatever the heck they're offering, right, doesn't matter, and they do that, and if they walk right by, but that other person is able to kind of magnetize them in and start telling the story and engaging them, they're going to get the sale and you aren't. Okay? And there's no reason for that except that they know how to do it and you didn't. So I want you to really think about this week and start setting some intentions of how you can start to do that, to create a little bit of a stronger connection than you have had previously. So does anybody have any thoughts or questions, or anybody up for that challenge that I'm giving you? Oh, the art, yeah. Oh, Michelle, that's a really great idea. Let me see if I can put that into the art. Let me just see if I can do that. Michelle is so smart. Considering it's so late for her, her brain is working really well. Let me see if I can add that in. Hold on one sec. If it'll let me. Oh, bummer. You know what? It just wait, Michelle. Let me just say no. It doesn't let me. It doesn't let me do that. I'm just looking. It only lets me post a comment. So I can't do that there. What I can do after, actually, you know what? I can go do it here. Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. I can figure this out, I think. Let's see. I think I can figure this out, or maybe not. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do it after. Because I'm not sure where they are. I saved them, but they might be gone. So I will go do that after and put that there. Oops, let's see. So anyways, so Michelle, thank you for that suggestion. I'll put that as soon as I go. So is anyone going to be up for the challenge and going to think about how they can create some engagement with their clients, do something a little bit more, a little bit different this week? Maybe sell your art for $5.6 million or $8 million. That's pretty cool, huh? Well, if you think of any ideas, please share them in this thread. And I want to wish everybody a wonderful week, and I hope I see you over at the Brilliance Builders Cafe. So bye, everybody. Have a great week, and I will post that art when I get off this live stream so you can see it. Take care, everybody. Bye.